Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. And thank you. I haven't done an AMP video for a little bit, and it's Sunday. It's my fun day, man. I make videos about everything. I just did a SIF chain video. What a nightmare that thing is. Uh, but I thought I'd come on here and give some context about really the way that I see the market. Now, I'll will always continue doing AMP videos. AMP basically made the channel. I mean, we're a tiny little nugget of a channel. We don't even monetize anymore. I turned off monetization. I'm kind of an oddball, I think, in the opinion editorial space, meaning that I make my money in crypto. And YouTube is just kind of a fun hobby there. So, and it's been amazing since I just said hell with it. Don't stop pandering. Don't even try. Just stick to crypto the way that you see the market. And if people want to come along, great. If they don't, no hard feelings. But it's been very freeing. I do have to admit that. I mean, it's like a load off. I can say what I want, and again, not pandering for views. It's been great, but I I won't get away from AMP because I followed the token for so long because I'm familiar with it, and it's just I think the tech is good. Now, this is there's no way to do this, man. So I did get kind of called out. I got a mention. If you say Dark Side of the Podcast, it shows up on my channel as a mention. So I had a cat having just disagreeing with me, and that's fine, man. Look, I'm not the oracle on the mountain. I'm not all knowing and all seeing, but I thought I would add some context, and maybe that'll clarify this a little bit. I am I'm a crypto investor. I'm an investor. I am not this guy. I will not write it down. I look at a project and I determine for myself if it is investable. Now, I'm also a pragmatist. So, what might not be investable 3 months ago could be investable now. And when it is, and I see the path for it, then I'm going to put my money in. It's nothing personal, it's just about money. Now, AMP has been a perfect example for me of a swords to plowshares kind of moment. I used to earn very, very well on this one. Headhunting. I used to flip it. I mean, I earned very, very well on this token just by making 10, 12, 14% flipping, buying back, doing it again and again. And that's headhunting. And when the market conditions are right for it, I'm absolutely going to do it. But when the market goes exceptionally bearish, and I think we can all agree that this market is pretty bearish, then I'm going to change my investment strategy and I'm going to beat the headhunting swords and I'm going to beat them into plowshares and I'm going to farm. Now, I'm going to take you through three frames. I know you're familiar with this. We're kind of running this as a series, but I think it illustrates it very, very well. So, I put three $1,000 straight $1,000 investments into three different projects to try to illustrate the swords to plowshares kind of thing. This is AMP. This is where we are after 3 weeks of being in AMP, regardless of what Bitcoin's been doing. I am up $26 uh, on the straight $1,000 worth of AMP. Now I'm actually kind of thrilled with that because hell, I'm up. Look at me, man. I'm a big deal, is what I'm saying. But I also put money into a couple of other investments. So this one right here was a straight $1,000 into USDC Osmo. That's where I put the money, and I've done nothing with it but compound it. Now I started putting the compound rewards over here into Jackal Osmo. There's nothing wrong with planting a new field, but I haven't added any additional capital into this pool, and we're up 22.5% on it. I also took a crazy swing away right over here in Crescent, and I put that one into Gravity Bridge BCRE, straight $1,000 compounding the rewards and just planting the field and letting it grow. So that's what I did. And I thought it'd be a fun video series, but again, I want to put some context on it. There are a lot of things that I like about AMP. There really are. But there are a lot of things that I don't like about it. And I don't think it's bad for me just to say this is, in my opinion, I don't like this. I don't like the spend app. It is a black hole. I put my money in and I can never get my money out unless I buy something. I don't like that. I don't think it's. I don't even think I'm being rude by pointing it out. don't like the Spend app. I understand it's a beta and something better is coming, but guys, it's been 2.5 years. I mean, this thing has been in development for a long, long time. So where is this better thing? Uh, I'm just kind of asking for a friend here. But when I do use the Spend app, and I still got some Bitcoin in there burning up. It works. It works. It works mostly. It works enough for me to say, I'll give you a thumbs up on it. That'd be great. Uh, the other kind of concern I have about this particular one is, where's the SDK? Again, it has been in development for a long time. You continue to hire a lot of people. You're onboarding a lot of staff. So at what point? How about this? Just a date, a rough window. You can say just next year. I think that would be fine. But say something. Again, as an investor, I don't think it's unusual of me to ask for a product roadmap. I'm not going out of my mind here, man. This is kind of how business is done. But I'll get back. I will get back to the investment standpoint. Uh, it is just remarkably, remarkably flat for me. And for me personally, it's not a good investment. I'm not saying it won't be. When the market turns, everything is a good investment. Everybody's brilliant. Everybody's making money, and it doesn't really matter what you're in. But this is going to be one of those that I'm just not in a rush to get in. When it hits, when it goes, if it hits, if it goes, I got time. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to take the money I would have had in there and I'm going to earn better with it somewhere else. That's it. It's not a knock on AMP. It's not a knock on the investors. It's not a knock on anything. It's just me seeing the market a little bit differently and trying to take what the market will give me. I'm sure it's going. I'm not sure. I got to be honest here, guys. I'm not sure. But uh, if you stick to something long enough, sometimes it works out, and this might be one of those projects. But if it gets to a point where I can be profitable in it, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Not because, uh, not because, you know what? Whatever you say, whatever you want. If it gets to a point where I can be profitable on it, I will be buying AMP again. But I'm not going to really change any of my opinions on this as far as the way this company is managed, because it's tough for me to get behind something where I just have to blindly trust people. It's my money, and I like to have a bit of a say in what's going to be happening with this money. The only way I can have a say in it right now is to not invest. So I guess that's it. I just wanted to put some context on this, guys. I wish nothing but good things for you. I hope everything works out, and if it gets to the point where it's profitable, I'll be back in it. But right now, I just earn better elsewhere. That's it. That is the alpha and the omega for me, is that I can earn better elsewhere. So I'm doing that until the time comes that I can get back to work on AMP, and in which case I'll be back over there. So that's it, guys. But I guess I could say the same thing about most crypto projects, but I still have viewers that tune in for AMP videos, and I haven't made one in a while, and here you go. So questions, comments, concerns, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. I like to get email, makes me feel important, because not saying I'm a big deal on YouTube. I'm a big damn deal on YouTube. So there we go. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers, guys.